What kinds of things are you telling yourself every day? Do you have a positive outlook on life? Are you saying, oh yeah, I can do that, whatever the task is? I think we're a whole world of self-doubters, negative talkers. Oh, I can't do that because X, Y, Z. I'll never be able to afford that because, I'll never be able to drive that car because, we're told and taught by society and, even relatives or people we know that we're not good enough to do things. We're not good enough to achieve things. We're always going to be less than. These are the negative thoughts and self-beliefs that we have about ourselves that are holding us back. You're never going to be able to achieve anything if you don't have the self-belief, to believe that these things can be done. And it all starts with your thinking. Tell yourself that you can do these things. Anything's possible. Anything that you put your mind to can be achieved. One thing that's helped me before in the past, I've spoke about it before on the channel, but using affirmations. Take a list of things, can be anything you want. Depends like what your situation calls for. But if you wanted to be in better shape, you could say I am disciplined, to help sink into your subconscious that you are disciplined enough to keep going to the gym. I am disciplined with money. I am happy. I am grateful for such a happy outlook on life. I am positive, I am thankful to have everything that I need all the time. Affirmations is something that's really helped me before in the past. Once that drips into your subconscious, you can write a list of whatever, 10, 20 things, whatever you want. Read it again and again and again, day after day, and eventually it's going to drip through your subconscious and into your conscious mind, and that's just going to become a habit. You're going to start to just believe things, because everything starts with self-belief. You have to believe in yourself. It doesn't matter what it is, anything that you're trying to do. If you don't know that you can do it, how can you possibly do it? Don't be scared to aim for bigger things. I've spoke about it before on this channel, but I went to, it was one of my kids' parents' evenings, and it was like work experience week or whatever it was. And the only things that they had available was like retail. It was really like, there's nothing wrong with having those jobs, don't get me wrong. It was like beauty therapy, retail, in terms of like what can be achieved and what can be done, like there's so many more things that you can do. Why are they funneling, young people into these professions, without letting them experience things and life for themselves so that they can figure out what it is that they like and what they're passionate about? There's so many more things that are available to you. By telling young kids that, oh, only this is, this is your only option. Think about how damaging that is. Fair enough, if you're into beauty therapy or retail, then it might be a dream job for you, working in fashion or something like that. But there's so much more that can be done, and I don't think that's pushed enough. But positive self-talk, massive. I read a book by James Allen, and it changed my life. It's called As a Man Thinketh, an amazing book. I'll recommend that you read it. But that changed my thinking completely. Like, it's quite rare to get a book that literally changes you when you read it. After you've read it, it's like, wow, I'm literally a different person. But you have to try to keep a positive outlook, even when the world is falling down around you. You have to be able to discern information and not let it pull you off of your vision. Once you know that something is achievable, you have to just keep going for it. Don't listen to any, people are going to tell you, oh, you can't do that. You can't, oh, you're never going to do that. Don't listen to those people. You can do anything that you want to do. There's nothing to stop you, only you. And really, don't listen to self-doubters, and try not to tell people too much about what it is that you want to do, because if they know, some things that will happen will be, they will either try to put doubt in your mind. They'll tell you that it's not possible, and then eventually that doubt will start to creep into your mind. You will start to listen to them, because like I was saying about affirmations, as your subconscious is fed information, it believes what it's told. no disrespect to any of us, but our brains are dumb and we believe whatever we tell ourselves or whatever we get told on repeat. So don't listen to negative people. You have to separate from negative people, okay? People that are going to bring down your energy, people that aren't lifting you up and making you feel positive about yourself. You need to get rid of them, cut them off. Start talking to yourself in a positive way. Tell yourself that you can do these things. You deserve these things. It's your right to have these things.